Hi, I'm Blake Morphus from Morphus.com. Welcome to my lesson on guitar bends. Guitar bend is generally taking a note, pushing it up so that it sounds like a higher note. It can be done in rhythm, generally it's done on lead guitar. And if you look at a tablature book, you're going to see something that looks like a curved arrow that points up, and that might have a half or a full. Or if you look at it online, typically you see the fret that you're supposed to play, and then a parenthesis next to it with the fret that you're trying to bend the note up to make it sound like. So I'll show you that later in this lesson. But basically that's known as a semitone or full tone type of bend. Semitone being like you go from A to A sharp, full tone being going from A to B, for example. This lesson we're going to look at doing a full tone bend. We're going to concentrate playing right here on the third string, and we're also going to concentrate on using just our third finger. That said, any finger can be used to play a bend, but most common is going to be your third finger, and we're also going to be using our second finger to help reinforce and make that bend smoother and easier to do. So let's jump right into it. A guitar bend, and we're going to play right here on the 14th fret of the third string, and we're going to place our third finger right there, and then we're going to use our middle finger right behind it on the 13th fret. So 14th fret, third string, middle finger on the 13th fret of the third string. And all I'm going to do here for a bend is I'm going to push down, and then I'm going to push up. And I'm going to push that note up until it sounds like the 16th fret of the third string. So what's that sound like? Just like that. That's the B note. We're starting here with an A note. And what we're going to do is we're going to push that note up until it sounds like the 16th fret, which is a B note. That's known as a full bend. So I'm going to zoom in for you. So like I said, third finger on the third string of the 14th fret, and your middle finger right behind it, and we're just going to push right up. So I just want to point out a few additional things about a guitar bend. When you're pushing that note up, any string that's above it needs to be getting forced out of the way. So when I push this up, the fourth string is sitting on top of my fingernails. Another thing about guitar bends, you can play them quickly, you can play them slowly. A lot easier to hit the right note when you're playing it slow. A lot more difficult to hit the right note when you're playing it fast. But no matter what, any guitar bend, you really got to focus on trying to hit that right note. If you have a guitar tuner, you can take advantage of it, and it'll tell you if you've hit the right note. So what I mean by that is if I went, for my example, of going A to B, and I went, okay, I just overshot B. If I went, I just went under B. So not enough for that last one, too much on the first one. So you want to really concentrate on hitting that right note. Get it nice and slow, practice, take your time, you'll get it down. Alright, thanks.